Today we're going to look at transformations. So there are 4 types of transformations. It's taking an image and doing something with it. So the first transformation is called translation. This is where we slide the image over. The orientation stays the same, but the image has been moved. So number 1 is a translation. Next is a reflection. This one's going to be like our mirror, where the image is the exact same, but it is on the other side. So the number 3 is going to be our reflection. A rotation is taking an image and we are turning it. And that is going to be number 4. So the image has changed orientation. And then the last one is going to be dilation. This is where the image is getting smaller or it is getting larger. And so number 2 is a dilation. So now we're going to dig more into the 4 types of transformations. So for this, we're going to name the axis of the line of the following shapes that are reflected across. So find the middle of the 2 shapes and draw your line. Since we are on top of a solid line, that is one of our axes, and that's going to be the x-axis. Number 9, we're going to find the middle of the shape, and it is on an axis, and that is the y-axis. Number 10, so find the middle between the 2 shapes. This time we are not on an axis, we create our own line. So this is on the number 3, so count from origin, 1, 2, 3. And this is going through the x-axis, so it is x equals 3. And then number 11, find the middle. It's not on an axis, it will be on a line. So to count for this one, we're going to go down 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's -4, and it's going through the y-axis. It'd be y equals -4. All right, next is looking at dilation. So what scale factor is used to create the math figure? So to find the scale factor, it's your new divided by your original. The new figure is our math. The original is going to be our LOVE. You take your new image and then divide it by the original. So 6 pairs with 9. I'm going to simplify that by 3, and so I get 2/3 for my scale factor. Do the same thing on number 13. My new image is the one that's being created, which is our math. We take your new image divided by your original. So that'd be 8/4. So my scale factor is 2. So to find the scale factor of 2 shapes that are within each other, our new shape is going to be one with the little tick marks or the little ones. So for this, we're going to count the edges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that will go on top. And then we count the larger one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That will go on the bottom. So the new image will go on top, original on the bottom. The new image is the one with the tick mark. So we can simplify that down to 1/2. On my triangle, so we can't count diagonal, so we have to count the base. We start with the one with the little 1 tick mark. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that will go on top. And then the original one, 1, 2, 3, 4, will go on the bottom, which will give us 2. So use the given scale factor to create a new point. So first we have to identify what is the point, and that is located at -2, -3. With scale factor, we're going to multiply by 2. So 2 times -2 is -4. 2 times -3 is -6. Number 17, so find the points. We're at 1, 2, 3, 4, and down to -2. So 4 times -2, and then we're going to multiply. So 1/2 times 4 is 2. 1/2 times -2 is -1. And then for our last one, find the point. So that is at 6, -6, +3. We're going to take 1/3 by timesing. 1/3 times -6 is -2. And then 1/3 times 3 is 1. So our new point is at -2 and 1. Which point satisfies the given x and y values? So it says x is less than 0. So looking at my x axis, the numbers that are less than 0 or negative, so it can't be C. And then I want my y to be less than 0, so what would be less than 0 is going to be A. X is greater than 0, so find the x-axis again. What numbers are greater than 0? Everything to the right, and the only letter that's there is C. So x is greater than 3, so I'm going to find x-axis, here's 3, and greater than means everything to the right, so that one is also going to be C. 32, x is less than negative 2, so that'd be everything to the left, so C is not it. Y is greater than negative 2, so that means the point has to be above, which is going to be B. X is less than 2, that'd be everything to its left, so either B or A. Y is less than 2, it's going to be A. And then the last one, we have x is greater than 0. The one that's greater than 0 is C. And for our last ones are going to be translations, finding the transformation algebraically. So we start with the letter that's P, because P has been moved. So P is the original. We're going to move to the new one. We're going to count over and up. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, up 1, 2, 3. So to write it algebraically, we take the x. Since it's going to the right, it's going to be positive 6. And then we take y, and then we move up 3 spaces, so it'll be plus 3. So the image has been moving 6 places to the right and then 3 units up. So in 36, we're going to start at the original point. We're going to count over and then go down. It's going to go over 4, down 4. So when we go over, that's our x. Since it's going to the left, it is minus 4. And then the y is going down, so that is minus 4. Then for this one, we're going to count over and up. This is over 5 and up 5. We're going 5 to the left, so that makes it x minus 5. The 5 is going up, so it is y plus 5. And then the last one, it's going over and down, so it's going over 6, down 2. So it's at 6 to the right, it'd be x plus 6. And then the 2 is going down, so it is y minus 2.